'Cause it's just loose lips. I chat better than I sing, so go ahead and enjoy.
So House of Yes was started by Kay Burke and Anya Shapishnikova. Hard for me to pronounce her name. They started as they were like from a circus performer background, and originally it was an underground, totally illegal venue. And at the time in New York, 2009, 2010, there were a lot of these venues in Brooklyn. Brooklyn was more of a wild, wild west situation, and certainly in Bushwick, Greenpoint, and Williamsburg. And so there were many of these venues. So House of Yes started like that. It went to a new building, which eventually burnt down, and which is wild. And they had a Kickstarter, right? This is right when Kickstarter was a thing, and they raised a lot of funds and got the current spot. They got two additional partners, Elon Telmont and Justin Ahayan,
So
who
it's properly a party for the people. The people really like backed it to put it where it is.
yes, the people put it where it is. They built this legal venue, which came to be about 4 years ago. And that's House of Yes. So and their background is circus performers, less of a nightclub vibe. So the vibe is very much, like I said, a spectacle, and always like circus performers, and a lot of bizarre, weird activations and performances in different areas of the club. I'd say all of them have been to Burning Man, and a lot of people who work at House of Yes have been to Burning Man. So there's some of that vibe there, a lot of the, immediacy and community aspect of it. Everyone who works at House of Yes is like, we're like part of a big family of like freaks and weirdos, and I feel very close to them. And I've worked in many other venues as a DJ and never really felt that vibe. I think we're all like, everybody who works there, no matter what their job is an artist and has some sort of something to give, and often they do. And so people who might be like working the line outside 3 months later might be like doing some kind of a dance performance, or a year later they're an aerial performer. So everyone's kind of got something to give, and that's the vibe. And everyone cares a lot about the experience of people who are attending the club, and we really want everyone to participate and not just consume, And so we try to create a space all the time that will allow people to come in there and free their mind from whatever else is going on and participate, and not just look at the spectacle, but to actually like get involved. So everyone who works there is trying to constantly get everyone involved. And that's how a lot of people actually have come to work there, by just like hanging out and loving it, and then talking to Kay or Anya and not realizing they're talking to the owner of the club, who's just as much as a weirdo as they are, and who then pulls them in.
'Cause it's just loose lips. I chat better than I sing, so go ahead.